Captain America: Brave New World, February 14th, 2025. Sam Wilson takes center stage in his first solo mission as Captain America, a role he inherited in The Falcon and The Winter Soldier. This movie will likely pit Sam against powerful new adversaries while exploring his relationships with allies like Bucky Barnes. Drawing from the comics, potential enemies include Sin, the daughter of Red Skull, or the Serpent Society, a group of mercenaries with ties to Hydra. Sam's tenure as Captain America in the comics often highlights his strategic leadership and moral integrity, qualities that will be tested on a global stage in this film. Thunderbolts, May 2nd, 2025. The Thunderbolts brings together a team of anti-heroes and reformed villains, including Yelena Belova, Black Widow, Red Guardian, Ghost, and US Agent. Inspired by their comic origins, the Thunderbolts often pose as heroes to gain public trust while secretly working on morally questionable missions. Baron Zemo, their original leader in the comics, might return as a manipulative force behind the scenes. This ensemble film will feature intense action, team dynamics, and possible clashes with true heroes. The Fantastic Four: First Steps, July 25th, 2025. Marvel's first family is finally introduced in the MCU. Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm, Invisible Woman, Johnny Storm, Human Torch, and Ben Grimm, The Thing, gain superpowers during a cosmic radiation accident while on an exploratory mission. Their comic origins emphasize their scientific ingenuity, teamwork, and family bonds. The film could showcase the Fantastic Four's first encounter with iconic villains like Doctor Doom, Mole Man, or Annihilus, while also establishing their place as protectors against interdimensional and cosmic threats. Drawing inspiration from classic comics like Fantastic Four, The Coming of Galactus, this movie may pave the way for future MCU cosmic storylines. Spider-Man 4, July 24th, 2026. Peter Parker's journey continues as he navigates life after the events of No Way Home. With no one remembering his identity, Peter starts anew, balancing crime fighting with personal growth. The comics offer a wealth of storylines, including his battles with street-level villains like Kraven the Hunter, Chameleon, or the Kingpin. This film could also reintroduce Black Cat, Felicia Hardy, as a love interest and ally, adding a dynamic layer to Peter's life. With potential appearances from Daredevil or other New York-based heroes, Spider-Man 4 is set to explore a grounded, street-level narrative while maintaining the emotional depth and action the character is known for. Avengers: Doomsday, May 1st of 2026. Dr. Doom steps into the spotlight as the central villain in this Avengers team-up. Doom, one of Marvel's most iconic and complex characters, is a genius scientist and sorcerer whose ambitions often lead to global conflict. Inspired by the Doom War comic storyline, this film could depict Doom's attempts to harness Wakandan vibranium or other powerful resources to achieve world domination. His dual mastery of science and mysticism makes him a formidable foe, pushing the Avengers to their limits. This movie may also set up Doom's rivalry with the Fantastic Four, a central theme in Marvel lore, while expanding on his role as a significant player in the MCU. Avengers: Secret Wars, May 7th, 2027. This film adapts one of Marvel's most epic crossover events, Secret Wars. In the original 1984 storyline, heroes and villains are transported to Battleworld, a planet created by the godlike Beyonder, where they must fight for survival. The 2015 reboot introduced a multiverse collapse, with Doctor Doom seizing ultimate power and reshaping reality. The MCU version may combine elements from both iterations, featuring multiverse-spanning battles and alliances. Expect appearances from the Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Spider-Man as they team up to restore order to the multiverse. This climactic film will likely conclude the multiverse saga and redefine the MCU's landscape. Blade, release date to be determined. Mahershala Ali stars as Blade, the half-human, half-vampire who dedicates his life to eradicating supernatural threats. The film will delve into Blade's origins, exploring his unique abilities and his relentless battle against vampires. Possible adversaries include Dracula and Deacon Frost, the latter being the vampire responsible for Blade's mother's death in the comics. Blade's story in the MCU could introduce darker supernatural elements, laying the groundwork for other mystical characters like Ghost Rider or the Midnight Suns. This film promises action-packed sequences and a darker tone, blending horror with superhero storytelling. ShangChi and the Legend of the Ten Rings 2, release date to be determined. The sequel to ShangChi and the Legend of the Ten Rings continues Shang-Chi's journey as he explores the origins and power of the Ten Rings. In the comics, the rings are tied to the alien Makluans, hinting at a potential cosmic connection. The film may also delve into Shang-Chi's relationship with his sister Xialing, who now leads the Ten Rings organization, potentially setting up a conflict of ideologies. With its unique blend of martial arts, fantasy, and family drama, this sequel promises to expand on Shang-Chi's role in the larger MCU and his connections to mystical and cosmic elements. Armor Wars, release date to be determined. War Machine, James Rhodey Rhodes, takes center stage as he works to prevent Tony Stark's technology from falling into the wrong hands. Based on the comic arc of the same name, this film will explore the ethical consequences of advanced weaponry and the dangers of unchecked power. Potential antagonists include Justin Hammer or Titanium Man, both of whom seek to exploit Stark technology for personal gain. This movie could also delve into Rhodey's character, showcasing his growth as a hero and his commitment to protecting Stark's legacy.